Hello everyone, this is Dude Dreamer. If you notice, there's no hat on me because this is a little bit of a serious talk. I noticed that there are people who don't like the way I do my reaction videos. There are people who say I talk a lot. There are people who say I miss certain details. And there are certain people who don't like the way I cut away the original video and show my face up close and personal, the way I do things. I think it's time to do a quick explanation as to why I do reaction videos the way I do it. The whole part of me talking a lot, well, is to try to give my insight on the video that I'm watching while watching it. Because I just don't feel just me sitting there saying nothing and just staring off to the screen I'm watching is enough to say that I'm reacting. Now, granted, I may say oohs and ah expressions or show facial expressions, but I really don't feel that just me sitting there and doing that is helpful. Especially because I look at it as I'm giving a review. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving like an interactive review of what I'm watching. As for the people who complain about me talking a lot, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to change that. And that's why I always say to you, if you want to watch the original video without my commentary and in full screen, you go to the exact source of where that video came from. And especially if you're one of those people who watched the video first and then wanted to see other people's reactions, why the hell are you complaining about people who talk through the video if you already watched it? You pretty much know more about the video than I do, because let's face facts here. Every video I watch for my reaction videos is the first time I watch it. And yes, some people want to say, oh, I want to see if the person has the same reaction as I do. And sometimes, yes, I might miss a couple of details. But here's the thing, though. When has any person paid attention to every single detail in the first viewing? It's highly unlikely. I mean, there might be some people who is able to do that, but it's highly unlikely that majority of the population of this earth will pay attention to every single detail on the first viewing of a movie or a TV show. Sometimes people have to watch it a couple of times so they can get the whole thing, get all the details that they miss, get a better explanation on the dialogue and the story. People do the same thing with books. Sometimes they have to read a book a couple of times to actually fully understand what the book is all about, and all the hidden messages, details, and Easter eggs and whatnot. So to me, it's like, why complain? Why complain that I miss those things? Why complain that I talk through the video where you yourself have already watched the original video yourself and you're here to watch my reaction? And that is what I'm doing. And I know some people say, well, I would never go to a movie theater with this guy. Well, for the record, I don't talk through a movie. I do the same thing like most people do in reaction videos nowadays. Is just do oohs and ahs, make facial expressions. This is a reaction video. You have to do more than just sit there and watch. You have to review. And you don't just review after you watch the video. You do a review during. And I guess this is why a couple of content creators always come to me and ask, can you do a reaction video to one of my work? Because they know that I don't just sit there and watch. I help out some content creators on what works, what doesn't work, my understanding of what is being said, to see if that, maybe my content has got the message or got the point, or maybe he got the point. And sometimes they can debate with me. It's something for them to help them. And when people just sit there and watch it, I can see why people like Grade A Under A or I Hate Everything would accuse reactors of stealing other people's content. And there have been other content creators who lash out on reactors who just sit there and watch and say nothing and don't even add anything to what they're watching. I don't want to be those reactors. I don't want to be a Tyro Magnus or a Jinx or CJ So Cool who just sit there and say little to nothing. And again, me cutting away, like I mostly do that with certain videos, especially from 1 Minute Melee, because the content creator came up to me and complained of the fact I used their video in its entirety. They didn't like that. So I said, okay, so how about this? I cut away while still reacting, but I'll cut away parts of the video. And they agreed to it. They even put a reaction policy on it. And yes, I put myself close to my face, like zoom into my face, because I kind of want to edit it that way. Mainly because, well, you're watching my reaction. You're not there to watch the video itself, especially if you've already watched it yourself. And yes, there's going to be a possibility that I might miss something, but I like to engage my viewers. I like to look, like when I'm looking at you at the video scope right now. I like to look at you and talk to you. So guys, what you see is what you get. This is the way I chose to do my reaction videos because I feel it's the right way to do it. I'm not going to just sit there and just watch and make expressional comments or just facial expressions. I can't do that. And again, with me missing out certain details, the video I watch is the first time I watch it. And I don't plan on watching the video first and then doing a reaction, because doing that is not much of a reaction, but more of a reenacting of what I experience. If I had to do that, I'd just do a simple review video of a video that I watched already. But for a real reaction video, you have to watch the video for the very first time. And I know I'm going to run the risk of missing some detail. But if you've already watched the video yourself, why complain if I talk a lot? Why complain that I miss certain things? Sorry that I didn't react to everything that you reacted. Because not everyone is like that. I'm sorry. Yes, people like to see if they had the same reactions as the person that watched it. But not everyone is going to have the same reaction. Everyone is different, guys. And every person has a different way of attention span. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 times to watch a video or an episode to get the full detail. But 95% of the population of this world is not going to get a full understanding of something when they first watch or read it. That's why they have to do it a couple of times to get the full understanding. I hope this helps. And I know there are certain people out there who continue to badger me of the way I do reaction videos, that I talk a lot. But think about this. If you don't like the way I do my reaction videos, why do you continue to come in to watch my reaction videos? So in a way, you love my reaction videos. You supporting my channel by coming to my videos and commenting, knowing full well of the way I do my reaction videos. Such irony. But I'd like to know your thoughts on the way I do reaction videos. Even the ones who like the way I do my reaction videos. Are there things I should do better? Because I'm willing to listen to that. But just to let you know, even though you may give me your feedback, I have every right to say, I see what you're going with, but I'm still not going to do it. And there are sometimes I do take criticism. I'm a great person when it comes to criticism. But when it comes to people who know how the game is played and just continue to give their grievances, I just think it's moronic and ironic that they say they hate my work and yet still comment on my work. So that's where I stand. So this is Do a Dreamer. Always dream big.